Okay, let's move on to England, so I can enjoy this a lot more than the last time. What did you make of England's performance at Edgbaston?
Yeah, I wasn't. I was very critical of their performance at Lords, and I thought that's it. They're done for the series. I can't see them coming back, and they turned things around brilliantly. Australia probably helped them out a fair bit, but their performance was brilliant. Way Jimmy Anderson bowled in that first innings. Stephen Finn coming back, taking a wicket in his first over, it was brilliant. So they bowled well, and then the game was over. Joe Root again, Ian Bell, those guys, they're important batsmen. Australia need to get them out early, and when they do, it makes their job a lot easier. And then you've got Moeen coming in at 8, who is not a number 8 batsman,
no.
But because they've got all those batsmen around that similar standard, he's there, and I think he's batted incredibly well with the tail. And he scored some important runs with Stuart Broad again. That was probably the innings that really took the game away from Australia. If Broad or Moeen had got out early, Australia could have, England could have only had like a 70-run lead, and all of a sudden that's a lot different. So, those three guys have been batting extremely well. Root looks, in form, whereas Bell a little bit up and down, but when he goes out and he's positive, he looks a quality batsman, and he's still class. I think England have a few issues with their batting lineup with the rest of the guys, and like I said, it's a couple of batsmen, 2 or 3 batsmen for England and 2 or 3 batsmen for Australia that are holding the balance of power, I guess.
Yeah, interesting. Just on Moeen Ali, he going into the series, there was a lot of talk. I feel from a bit. There's always a lot of talk around him. He's not good enough to be the frontline spinner and everything that goes with that. And whatever you say about Moeen Ali, and people think of him as a cricketer, he has produced bits of cricket within this Ashes series which have been crucial. He scored runs at Cardiff, which really took the game away, for England then.
Yeah.
And he did the same at Trent Bridge. So, he has been crucial to the side.
Oh, big time. And he took vital wickets in Cardiff with both Smith and Michael Clarke and Warner. Fair enough, 2 of those guys probably got themselves out. But, they're trying to turn him into a frontline spinner. And he's more a batsman that bowls a little bit rather than the other way around. But no, he's handling it really well. I like his attitude. He's pretty relaxed, laid back. And he gets the most out of his potential. He looks a class player, very fluent. David Gower's been mentioned a lot with his technique. It's he's when he's batting, he's actually pretty good to watch.
Yeah.
I popped down to see my old teammates the other day at Worcester, and they love him down there. Yeah. And so he's done exceptionally well, and big innings when England needed it.
Yeah.
So he's been one of the players of the series today.
Yeah, and the other guy I really want to talk to you about is Stephen Finn. He goes from being described as unselectable, which is must be a tough thing to hear.
Yeah.
Even though the truth is it was true at the time. How did you see his performance and I guess his journey back to get there?
Yeah, no, he was had an incredible Test match, and he's a quality bowler. Always thought he was when I first saw him come onto the scene. He ran in, bowled good areas, got close to the stump. Sometimes a little bit too close with that jump in, but he went through that stage where he tried to shorten his run up. The confidence was down. Wasn't confident with letting the ball go. The ball was hitting the side net, so you can see why he was unselectable, because you need consistency. He's gone back to his long run, which I think a bowler to really shorten their run is up against it. I don't recommend that at all. I'm glad that he's gone back to his old run. He's been playing cricket, sorted it out, and to come in, get a wicket in your first over, back after 2 years or more, really does a lot for the confidence. And then the way he bowled in that second innings, that wicket out there was tailor made for him. Hitting those right areas and just keeping it there. A little bit of swing, a little bit of seam movement, and he was exceptional. So to have what's he got, a strike rate of 46, 47, which is incredible. So to go from the type of bowler he was to where he got to, where he was unselectable, now he's back. He'll be far better for that experience, and he'll know his game a lot better, and he's going to be hard work.
How good do you think he could be?
Oh, as good as he wants to be. It's up to him. I've found what worked for me. Similar thing. I love bowling in English conditions with the Duke's ball. That wicket, I would have loved bowling on it.
Yeah.
And he, it's perfect for him. So I think he'll bowl well in all conditions, really, if he can sort out. Just adjust to each wicket, but he's got everything he needs. He seems to have added a little bit more of an outswinger to his armoury, which will hold him in good stead. So yeah, well, it's up to him.
Yeah.
I think he's a fairly confident sort of guy when he's going well. They say he's a little bit emotional. He's a really nice bloke. I haven't had too much to do with Finney, but they said he's quite emotional. So as long as he keeps that in check and positive and everything going well, he'll be fine.
Yeah.